Stadium. This is a vital match between Collingwood and St Kilda. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Pies. If in doubt, go with the home team. This match was played at a neutral venue. I think you'd have to toss a coin.
Thanks, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. Collingwood took on St Kilda at the MCG in round 5, 1990. Tony Lockett put the Saints in front early in the final quarter, and the next 5 goals were all turnabout, with Alan Richardson putting the Pies in front by a point with 2.5 minutes to play. James Manson then goaled to make the lead 7, and the Pies seemed safe. Lockett marked strongly and put through his 7th goal of the day and the 500th of his career. But any thoughts of a last-gasp victory were dashed by the siren moments later. Collingwood home, 12-20-92 to 13-13-91 in front of nearly 68,000 fans. A great game in prospect as we get underway. The big men fly. Dacos, Pendlebury, managed to get a handball away. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Doesn't often waste it. Steele, that's good work rate. Higgins could have a crack at the game's first goal.
He'll expect to convert this.
To break the duck, that will have to wait.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
He's off. Quaynor has found some space. Good looking kick. Crisp, no easy exit. That's taking a risk. Quaynor knew the tackle was coming. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They could have had the first a little earlier, of course, but no damage done.
The Saints have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. Cameron wins it down. Dacos, Pendlebury kicks inside the forward 50. Wanganeen Malira tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Jones is wrapped up. The fans will be happy to see this. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Marshall got his palm to it. Steele, Wood, he's made a bright start. Cameron, desperate to win it back. Ineffective disposal. Windhager, it's not a fair fight. We've got another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Dacos, Lipinski, Crisp, steadies, drop punt, goal!
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
The Saints have had their lead reduced to a point. Cameron smashes it out of there. Side bottom. He's been accosted when one tackle just won't do. That can only be holding the ball.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
He doesn't waste many. Wanganeen Malira can keep it moving. Moore got a fist in. Pendlebury, Myercheck, errant handball, and they've turned it over. Moore, clever kick. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. No one can mark, and out it goes.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Marshall with a deft tap. Steele. Windhager. He's run into trouble. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two big men do battle. Sinclair on the same page as his ruck. Marshall. Windhager. Who's at home? Good disciplined defence. Sharman. Not on my watch, he says. We'll have another ball up.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
McRae. Owens. Drop punt. Goal!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Marshall showing his skills. Sinclair. McRae. Steele. How will the umpire see this? An inside 50 goes begging. Myercheck pushes into space and receives the footy. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Time to check in with Gary.
Both sides look stronger defensively than offensively in the first term, and subsequently, we've had an underwhelming start to the match from a goal-scoring perspective. Both sides had some poor inside 50 entries and will be looking to make life easier for their forwards from now on.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Dealt with the pressure. Crisp. Couldn't get a disposal.
A little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid.
Plenty of heat in this game. Poor decision-making there. They've given it back. Gets his kick despite the heat. Crisp got to the right position and hung on. Can he find a teammate? DeGoey. Crisp. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Side bottom. Dacos. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Marshall with a deft tap. Sinclair. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. That's well played. Is anyone home? Honours the lead. Good vision there. Dacos. He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Wilkie is a good judge of a ball in flight. His field kicking is normally first rate. Wood. Hill says thank you very much. He's had little impact so far. Steele takes an excellent grab. Webster just had to get it out. Wilkie. Jones, great body work. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Side bottom. DeGoey dishes it off. Myercheck, good build-up. He's kicked it the wrong way. Comes free in the tackle. Closed him down. Kicks to space. Burns. He's got an option in the centre square. Marshall read it well and claims the mark. Jones can run and carry. Side bottom. Elliott. Myercheck. Dacos. Couldn't burst through. Sinclair gets there first. The kick is precise. Can he hit a target? McRae has pushed deep and can have a shot.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
McRae, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
Neither side able to string goals together. The big men fly. Dacos. Windhager runs onto it. Marshall on a lead. Wood. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. Marshall with the tap. Sinclair. Steele. They cannot keep him quiet. Windhager with a chance to run. Just has to hit a target. They're moving the footy well here. They've got them on the overlap. Who's front and centre? McRae. Steele has brought his own ball. It's a goal!
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Saints clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. The two big men do battle. He's gone! Pendlebury, he didn't break stride. Schiltz, dangerous to leave on his own.
The Pies with a late chance.
How's the finish? He hasn't hit it well. In fact, he's hit the behind post.
The halftime siren sounds and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. McRae, this is promising. Good penetration on the kick. Punched away. That's commitment to the cause. Had some assistance. Quaynor doesn't often waste it. What can they muster from the back half? Picking their way through. Well played. Normally delivers. They've opened them up here. Houston with a little bit of time. The Pies looking dangerous. Gives it everything. McCreary can run into an open goal.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
No problems there.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Pies need to follow that goal up. The big men fly. Steele, he's stopped in his tracks. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Marshall has probably got the points at this stage. Steele, Wood, Moore, makes good contact. Quaynor, you can't question his commitment. I've liked his game today. Wilkie wins it back, great mark. Takes the safe option. Wood goes long. Defence 101 there. Garcia, he's drawn a crowd. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Maynard, he's generally a good kick. Myercheck had his name written all over it. Tidy ball. McCreary, strong grab. Well done. Burns mops that one up. Keeler. Foot race on the wing. It's no place for the faint-hearted. You have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today. Cameron with the tap. That's a dreadful hand pass. Some indirect ball movement here. In no man's land. He's under close attention. Wood got in the way towards the boundary line.
Insufficient intent. A few people not happy with that decision.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
Dacos works hard to present. Wilkie went bang. McStay, quick snap, and that's a goal!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Pies have made a hot start to the second half. Marshall has rucked tirelessly, like Batman and Robin. Windhager read that one right off the boot. Hill has found some space. Moore is racking up spoils. Solid tackle. Garcia falls at his back. That'll be a free.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Looking for a quick transition.
Quaynor with a chance to relieve the pressure.
The Saints are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
Everywhere you look, there are great contests and players putting their bodies on the line. The game may open up once fatigue sets in, but so far these teams have been able to close down each other's space consistently, forcing long kicks, contests and turnovers. It's an absorbing match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Big clearance to win here. Dacos. That's a bruising tackle.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Marshall showing his skills. McRae should be in the votes today. Quaynor is there to thwart that play. He doesn't waste many. Jones spoils. Keeler, what can he manufacture?
DeGoey took him high.
Garcia in the clear on centre wing. Jones in space, can run and carry. Kicks inside the forward 50. It's a desperate tackle. Caminiti
Heads for home. That was never missing.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Saints have responded to the challenge. Marshall with a deft tap. Sinclair absorbs the pressure. The Pies will have one eye on the clock. He's set upon. Good ruck work. McRae. Windhager takes the hand pass.
The Saints have clearly been the better team, but they still haven't put this to bed yet.
Marshall has had his measure today. Windhager. You can see their confidence growing. Sinclair working hard and presenting well. Dacos at close quarters. Myercheck. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Pendlebury can send them into attack. He's besieged. We will do it all again. Marshall has got on top. Sinclair. They're playing for keeps. We'll have yet another stoppage.
The Pies are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
McRae. Steele. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Collard. Caminiti is always dangerous inside 50. It's there!
The Saints are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Saints having a good patch. Marshall wins it. Steele kicks to space. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. He struggled to make an impact to this point.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Windhager runs onto it. Goes laterally. He's wrapped up. Squeezes the kick. Crisp ignoring the corridor for now. DeGoey can keep it moving. The Pies haven't thrown the towel in. Good thinking and good execution too. Frampton is the man on the spot and he's marked.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Looking for a quick transition.
Stocker
Marks in the back pocket.
slowing it down. Clever kick. Jones, he's lost possession. The Pies with an opportunity now. Can he find a teammate? Perryman drops into the hole and marks.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Pies get themselves a late consolation prize. Marshall continues to have his way. McRae. The Saints claim 4 vital points in the race to September. What stood out to you today, Huff?
If you weren't a believer in this side, you should be now. They've got themselves a big scalp, and perhaps just as important as the 4 points is the self-belief they'll draw from this. At their best, they're a very, very good football side.
Okay then.